I know today's supposed to be oxygen not included, but I had a little bit of a complication on the side. However, I did have a Rimworld video ready, so I thought, why not just put it up anyway? I'll have the oxygen not included one up tomorrow. Apologies for the inconvenience, but hope you enjoy. And we're back with some more Rimworld. And I just thought I'd take a moment to appreciate how industrious our pawns are being. We've got Hoppy doing bricks, Dame Wasp is doing up some bricks as well, Zubletta is tearing into making some wolfskin dusters right there. Actually, what's her skill at crafting? Well, okay, she's getting up there. Sugar is on the bench making components. Vex is over here. What are they doing? They're making a helmet. Otter's breaking down steel slag to make into steel because we need more of that. Yeah, this whole place is just hopping with industry. We have loads of people with crafting going on. Now, all of them are not all the way up to max crafting yet, but they're working on it. And with the amount of crafting that's been going on, I think by the end of winter, we're going to have some very good crafters under our belts. However, of course, Randy's still trying to slow us down. So we've got a poison ship that has popped up over here. We will take care of that in a moment. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to finish off moving the mortars. I started to move the mortars around because, as was pointed out in the comments by Rhea, careful with those anti-grains, my friend. Nice big boom. So I've decided to place the two anti-grains out here where they can do less damage. I used to have them in here, but then I thought, wait, if they pop in there, they will destroy my entire reserve of, well, drugs and weaponry, which would not be good. I should really come up with this secondary drug storage area just for beer and psych IT and things like that. Well, maybe later. Just so that if anything does happen in here, at least I've got some stuff left over for my pawns to use. We have almost moved this. You know what? We are going to set up a few more mortars. They are just useful. So we'll stick up another one right about there. I'm going to have to strip some roof out of here also. With all of these extra mortars, we should be able to do an awful lot more damage to incoming raids. To deal with this poison ship, though, that has just popped up over here. Yeah, Randy likes his poison ships recently. I think we're going to open this door. Yep, I'll hold that open. We'll get that door open, and then we're going to lure them in here. Oh, I might want to get rid of that gun turret. Yeah, let's migrate you somewhere. Yeah, that's not there. That fire, yeah, we don't care about that fire. It shouldn't cause us any issues. We don't even have any power wires out there. Once we get the turret removed and our mortars set up, we'll shell this into oblivion. Do you know when you get yourself a new toy and you just want to try it out? Well, we've got all of our mortars set up and everyone is currently firing. So I think our first shell is inbound. Let's have a quick look. And I've staggered the fire, so they should hopefully come down in a more staggered pattern. Oh, miss. A miss. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's an anti-grain. Yeah, I fired an anti-grain as well. The explosion on the radius on that was pretty amazing. And it took out that. So, yeah, I think we can turn that off. Yeah, let's cancel all of that, shall we? I've let everyone back to work, but we do have a few minor problems. One, that anti-grain shell is very inaccurate, and it took out a chunk of our wall. I think a few of these raiders are going to try and get in here. At least 3 of them? Maybe 4. We're going to have to dispatch a small force down here to take care of them. The rest of them are going to go around here and into our kill box. So time for me to split up some pawns and get our kill box ready to give our guests a nice warm welcome. Things are going okay. These scythers and lancers are all about to hit our kill box. However, these two over here, I don't know where the third one went. There was a third one and I can't find them. They seem to have gone missing, which makes me a little nervous, but, it will be fine. I'm sure if they went in there, they won't hit that boomalope and cause us any problems. We'll have a little squad over here. Their job is to hold the line if anything tries to break through. And over here, we're just going to let our kill box do the talking. We've even got Mole up here with some EMP grenades. And this time, I left the door open so that the big turret could fire through. Yeah, that works just beautifully. Yep, and a stun. Ooh, you know what? I am going to manually target that. Yep, that takes care of that problem, I think. And down here, how are we doing? Oh, you. Melee. Get into melee distance of that thing. Ooh, Steroid took a few hits from that. How's your health, Steroid? You know what? Sideways. Sideways. Now hit it from there. Hopefully you won't get caught in a crossfire. That should keep it tied up long enough. How are we doing over here? Oh, God. Welcome to the kill box. And then just get killed. Yeah, I think this is working out quite well. I think we'll just skip this forward a bit. This all went down perfectly. Health, yeah, no immediate danger. We'll put you back to... Yeah, you can actually put out those fires. Wait, no. Oh, God damn it. We'll tell you just to go to bed and take a nap. You'll be fine. Rest until healed. You're good. All right. Let's see how our little kill box does with the turret on. Yeah, that seems to be working out incredibly well. Ow! Never mind. Yeah, they're still dying. It just takes a little bit of time. Problem solved, poison ship destroyed, and lots of plasteel acquired. That was... Yeah, I think we've got the hang of most of the raids that get thrown at us. Well, except for maybe drop pods. The drop pods one are still terrifying. But barring that, all worked out pretty well. And I'm even remembering to let my animals out before they start starving. Our colony is coming along just fine, though we have got a little bit of blight down here. I'm not even going to worry too much about that. Our people will take care of it. They'll harvest it. We'll get most of the potatoes out of it anyway. We also got an inspired recruitment, but no need for that. We've already got a new recruit. Diseased Digtastic got a little bit of infection in their arm. Oh, research complete? What did I leave out? Yeah, we've almost got most of the research done. You know what? Let's get colored lights. Let's spruce this place up a bit. We got a couple of inspired surgeries. Yes, so far, all going quite well. I'm worried. Well, not really. I'm going to set up a new kill box here. Plan is to make a bigger, larger, meaner kill box than this. We just have so many pawns that we need a bigger kill box to fit them all in. So I'm thinking, yeah, right here, new kill box. This will be our winter project. This kill box design was sent in to me by Picabula. You'll notice down here on the edges, it kind of curves in so that pawns can get closer and get some shooting off. It just allows you to get more pawns into a smaller area into a larger area, I should say, to just pound this one area in here. If we try and keep this straight out, your pawns won't have the field of fire. So I'm mercilessly stealing their idea, and I'm just going to implement it for myself. This is my version of it. It's going to be a bit smaller. I don't have the resources or the time. This is going to be a temporary base. We just want to hit 40 pawns, and then we can go out rampaging across and killing all the pirates. That's the plan. So this is just going to be the little windy box that sort of spreads them out. So we have one at a time entering the kill zone. This area over here is going to be where we have our EMP grenades get thrown in there. But the rest of this is going to become a big kill box area. Well, once we've got the rest of it built, I don't want to get caught with my pants down getting hit by a raid while this is mid-production. So we have to decommission this one, move all the turrets over here, and do it all without Randy hopefully hitting us while we're doing it. So let's hope Randy's feeling benevolent. Yeah, like, when has he ever done that, I suppose? Unfortunately, we got a little bit of toxic fallout. I'm going to have to cut this construction project short. One of my huskies has also died, kind of annoying. A whole bunch of my muffalo have gotten sick, but on the bright side, they were all inside anyway because it was winter. So really close and easy to tend to them all. Kai's got inspired creativity. I might get them to do us up a nice statue. Oh, I should probably get them to make us another jade bed. Those jade beds are pretty good at giving us some great morale. Who sleeps in that? Groxo? Let's check what their morale is like. Goxo? +5 morale for that room. That's pretty nice. And why, oh why, is Bonzo sick? What's wrong with you? Oh, yeah, you got into a fight. Probably with Digtastic. How did you get into a fight with Digtastic? It shouldn't be possible. They don't have any social skills. You know what? Never mind. Let's maybe start confining everyone to indoors just to keep them out of this toxic fog. This is going to be an annoyance. It's going to cut back on all of our productivity for the winter. Because Randy is feeling so nice, he's also thrown a volcanic winter on top of it. But this is why I only ever grow the food that's essential to me in greenhouses. Just because this way, toxic fog, volcanic winters, cold snaps, all that stuff, you don't have to care so much. One downside, though, is with a volcanic winter in the middle of winter, it's driving the temperatures down in here pretty low. My 3 heaters cannot keep up with this. Now, I could add in more heaters, but I'm thinking what I'm going to do instead is wall this in here and add our geothermal generator in. With the geothermal generator adding its heat into the area, it should hopefully drive the temperature in here above the 10°C mark. You want your temperatures to be 10°C or higher. That way the... Are they going to wall that in time? I think they are. If you can keep the temperatures in here above 10°C or higher, that's the optimum temperature. If the temperatures go below 10°C, well, you start to get problems. 1 second. Hey, deconstruct that. What are you doing? Well, yeah, once the temperatures go above 10°C or below 10°C, the plants start to grow at a reduced rate. Non-ideal temperatures because the temperature in here is 5°C. Have added in the generator just now, but I've got a small bit of a problem. There's a raid coming in. A group of tribespeople from the Green Bramblekin League have arrived nearby. They will prepare for a while, then attack, blah, blah, blah. Usual stuff, and one of them is related to Sir White. Sir White? How many people do you know who are trying to kill us? I can't even remember how many have died. Your mother. your grandfather, and your uncle. All of them have showed up at some point or another, and, oh, you have good relationships with your grandfather? Well, that's unfortunate. There's 80 of them, and there's more than 80. Why can't I select more than 80 at a time? Is there a mod that allows me to select more than 80? Please let me know if there is. I'd prefer to be able to select more than 80. Ooh, so there's about another, 50 up there? Oh, God. So there's 80 down here and another 50 up there. That's a lot. That's an awful lot. We're going to mortar them immediately. The downside is we're in the middle of a toxic fallout, so they're going to classify that as damage. They're not going to hang around for very long. Normally they'll hang around for half a day or so. These guys are only going to hang around for, well, about 5 minutes. Once they get an initial exposure to this toxic fallout, they're going to immediately attack, and I have no doors open for them to go through. I think I should probably open these. 1 second. Let me figure out how I'm going to get this open and get all my people ready for this assault. The plan, quite simple. We're going to have bands over here, run open and open that door for them. That will give them a way to get in here via the kill box, which is great. Unfortunately, while I was trying to delete these power cables, I accidentally deleted 3 mortars, and yeah, that was not good. So we're going to have to replace those mortars soon, but that leaves us 6 mortars to fire shots with. We've got 6 people inbound immediately. Where are they going to stop? I need to fire a lot of mortars at them as quickly as possible. Once we have all 6 people lined up, we're going to fire a volley because we will not get a second chance at this. Boom. Let's see where they're congregating. You know what? That seems like a reasonable place. We are going to force target here. There'll probably be some shell spread. Wait, no. Where are you going? Where are you all going? This could be problematic. Let me think. Yeah, I'm going to leave it there for the time being. No, we're going to set the force target here instead. We're going to change their targets. Come on, people. Don't you want to, congregate in one spot? One moment. Well, it turns out my mortars just kept firing. I thought I hit the stop button, but it turns out I didn't, and they just sort of murdered a bunch of them. I think they're going to attempt to dig through here, perhaps, though it hasn't given me any warning that they're trying to do that. We're going to keep firing on the middle of them here, and hopefully we'll take out a few more. Yeah, these mortars are pretty damn good. Also, that door is now open for them, so they should have a way to get in and out. Yeah, let's just hope we could thin out the numbers a little bit more. This is by far the weirdest assault I've seen. I've just shelled them to pieces, and none of them really seemed to care. They just wandered around getting shelled constantly. Though I am going to have to retarget here. Oh, and probably close all these doors. Bonzo, where are you going? Yeah, let's get everyone together and ready for the raid to commence in full, but I am definitely going to retarget these guys. They're leaving a trail of blood behind them as they go, but they are slowly crawling their way in a very spread out way into the kill box. Everyone's lined up. We have a full squad. No one has been left behind, though we have a few people who are close to breaking, which is unfortunate, but what can you do? Also, everyone's got a little bit of toxic buildup going on. No problems at all. We've also got fire. Where's the fire? Oh, you said a fire. That's nice. I also saw someone going over here to attack my solar generator. That's fine. We will deal with that later. For now, though, we are going to stand here, and this should be an absolute murder fest. Olga's death? Wait, someone's... Who's Olga? Olga's dead? I don't have any Olgas around here who should be dead. Okay, that's confusing me. Never mind that. Let's just enjoy this carnage, shall we? Oh, they're breaking already. That's kind of sad. Oh, well, let's run some down and hopefully we can capture a few to add to the colony. We managed to acquire a few prisoners. Only 3, unfortunately. We did get our hands on about 3 others, but they unfortunately didn't survive to get medical treatment in time, so they just sort of died in the beds. Pity. Oh, what's going on with Nikita? Yeah, observed rotting corpse. Yeah, Nikita's in a bit of a bad mood. She'll punch some stuff. It'll be fine. We'll just have to go around and repair it. I've put everyone on some 1 beer. Well, a lot of people on 1 beer for the day because they saw a lot of nasty stuff yesterday. Another thing I'm going to try doing is I'm going to try stripping all the corpses. Reason being, if you strip them, we're going to take all the clothes, throw them into a transport pod, and then send that transport pod to our neighbors and go, here, take all this junk. Will it work? Supposedly. But we do have 3 prisoners. 3 prisoners that we can use. We've got Val here, who's actually a good shooter. We've got Kat. They've got melee, so maybe just turn them into a melee unit. And they're steadfast, so that's good. This one's already got some good shooting trained up, which means most of these, 2 of these I can put into rotation. Actually, all 3 of them I can put into rotation pretty quick. All I need is them to get up. This one just needs to get up to 10 shooting, and I'll just let them loose. Perfect. So that's 3 people who can join the colony rather quickly. We're up to 23 colonists right now. If we can get those 3 to join us, that's 26. And we're going to need some more marine helmets, aren't we? We're going to need 1 more marine helmet for Chan. They're going around with a helmet. That's bad. I'm just going to build the helmets as I need them because they keep taking them off when they've worn out. That'll be fine. Anyway, let's skip this forward. But I think we do have some people who've got... Do we? Oh, I thought we had some people who had inspired hiring practice or inspired recruitment, but we do not. That appears to have worn off. I lost a bunch of muffalo due to disease. I don't really care. Oh, peace talk quest. I don't really want to make peace with those people, so who cares? Go frenzy. Yeah. Dog will move faster. Perfect. We still got a volcanic winter. Yeah, and we still got toxic fallout. Inspired creativity for Kai is the only thing we've got going on for us. And what are you doing over there, Sir White? You're going to get way more exposure if you keep wandering around out there. Actually, no, you're fine. Tantrum, dig nest. What the? I think we're going to have to take care of some minor annoyances for a while everyone recovers from all the corpses lying about the place. A few valuable lessons that were learned while I was playing on here. 1, exposing everyone to seeing rotting corpses has a really bad effect on their mood. Well, I kind of knew that would happen, but exposing them to 5 rotting corpses, yeah, that's pretty bad. Also, as well as that observed corpse gives them a -4, then 5 observed rotting corpses is an extra -12. Yeah, a lot of people are in a bad mood. I have switched up everyone to having that 1 drink per day policy, and I might have to start issuing out some Psychi tea or maybe even some smoke leaf just to keep everyone from breaking. I have turned everyone off from, where was it? I have gotten rid of them from hauling. I set everyone to haul for a while just to move all the clothing around the place. Bad idea. That's what exposed them to it. So I'm going to stop stripping the corpses and stop doing that. That was a fun experiment, but I don't think it was a good idea. Down here we have a transport pod, and I have filled it full of tainted tribal wear. All the clothing they sent us. Let's see what happens if we launch this at our nearest neighbor. Where is this one? Is it this one I want to make friends with? I'm pretty sure it's that one. Yeah, those are the people I have the least friendship. 16. 16? Oh, that's not really worth it, to be honest. How much are they worth it to me? They're -6 at the moment. That will bring them up to about 10. I mean, it keeps them happy, but I could probably send them other stuff that's not as much of an effort to get around to collecting. Yeah, I'm not going to worry about that for now. The toxic fallout, it's gone, so the map is no longer covered in that green glow, which is nice. Inspired creativity with Kai, we don't care. We're still in the middle of a volcanic winter. We've got an item stash quest, which I'm very interested in. Orbital power beam targeter and a marine helmet, excellent. I don't know which one excites me more. Bandit camp quest for uranium and gold. I don't really care. Plus, that's for a site the Prime Councillor of Urbanium. Am I friendly with them? Oh, I'm neutral. You know what? I might do that because they're friendly. I want them to be friendly with me. So, yeah, I think I'm going to go there, and I'm going to wipe that out, though I might want to send an orbital beam targeter with them just to make sure it gets done right. Someone had a tantrum. Val went berserk because they're in a poor mood with psychite withdrawal. So you'll see Val over here. They've got ambrosia addiction and psychite withdrawal going on, meaning it's impossible to keep them happy. So after their first break, and I noticed this, we accidentally on purpose remove one of their legs, and the second one will be removed shortly, stopping them from getting out of bed and causing any more issues. Also, it's going to be some good practice for our newest surgeon. Our newest surgeon is going to be Jane. Jane has 10 in surgery and 10 in medical, so once she gets to 12, she'll be a perfect surgeon for us. Oh, and we have a high psychic drone, of course, because all of that corpse exposure and everything like that was not complete without more negative moodlet effects. So I've stuck caps on the people who had the worst mood bonuses. Whereas, yeah, I've given them psychic foil helmets to help prevent them from going completely berserk. Oh, maybe I missed that one on Sugar. No, why is Sugar so unhappy? Oof, that's so many negatives. So many. Anyway, and to top it all off, 13 people in the tribe have got sensory mechanites. Because Randy thought, hey, here, have some sensory mechanites on top of all of this stuff, just to be fun. I immediately checked my medicine after that. I'm like, am I going to have enough medicine to deal with this? It's going to be at least 4 treatments per pawn. And that's 13 dupes, or 13 pawns, 4 treatments apiece. It's going to eat you a whole load of my medicine. Yeah, I'm going to have to start buying even more medicine. Every ship that comes by, I buy more medicine. Though I am learning you should buy every piece of limestone and sandstone that comes by as well. Creating the rocks is fine, but I'm starting to run out of limestone or marble chunks and granite chunks around the map. I think I'm going to use limestone for most of my walls, just for most of the businessy type areas. Like over here, I made it all out of limestone. My next one is also going to be made out of limestone. Oh, and finally, this is just for our snack box for our dogs. Yes, our dogs, when they wake up in the morning, like to go have and chow down on the nearest source of food, which just so happens to be, a little bit of a war crime, but it's not that bad. So if you'll notice here, these cute little puppies, they've just woken up this morning, and the first thing they're going to do is have a little snack down on these people here. Oh, there goes a whole head. I can't believe that puppy managed to consume an entire head. Wow, what's your name? Heaven. You know what, Heaven? We are not going to trade you off. We are going to keep you. After that sort of behavior, I think Heaven deserves to stick around. Also, due to the massive outbreak of sensory mechanites, what I've done is put everyone on a schedule that just means they have plenty of downtime. Otherwise, they're going to be awake for too long, get all stressed out, and combined with all the other stuff we've got going on, it seems like a good idea to make sure everyone's happy. And that's that all done. That just leaves the sensory mechanites. Val's recovered from that bandit camp quest. I think we're going to dispatch 2 people to take care of that, though. With 15 enemies, 2 people, sniper rifles, and an orbital bombardment targeter that should definitely help with that. Though we might want to do this one first. We could get our hands on an orbital power beam targeter. I don't know what the difference between an orbital power beam and an orbital bombardment targeter is, but I'd really like to find out. We had just cleaned everything up, got everything back to an even keel, and boom, another raid. So we've got a raid coming in down here, and yeah, seriously, does someone have a mod that allows you to select more than 80 things at a time? That's really annoying. I did a quick search on Google, but I couldn't find anything. Like, there's another, there's at least 160 or so. We're coming up on the 200 tribes per people raid. Oh, these are all ranged as well. Oh, all ranged tribes people. Yeah, this is going to be interesting. The new kill box is not complete. However, I haven't opened it up. They should just go through here, through that door, and all the way around to our old kill box. Oh, and there's the last burning corpses from the last raid. So we've just managed to dispose of all the corpses from the last raid. Well, except for the ones that are in our dog snack box. Which remind me, we can top up our dog snack box really quickly here. Yes. Mortars. I am going to man all 9 of these. Then we are going to start shelling probably somewhere around here. They'll all have to stream up through here and in through that door. So if I start shelling around here, I can hopefully add some injuries to them before they even get to us and maybe spread them out a bit. Let's get everyone in position and get this started. I also learned another valuable lesson. Mortars fire automatically unless you tell them to hold fire, meaning they'll just start shooting at anything on the map. Let's slow this down a bit. So that's where I've set the auto-targeter to. Hopefully we can... Wow, they are in a really big bunch. Oh, come on. That could have been a beautiful shot. I think we'll have to stop that. That force targeting doesn't really work so well, does it? Stop force targeting. They're going to have to move across here somewhere, though, aren't they? Yeah, they will have to bunch up. We're probably going to destroy a bunch of our own stuff, but I don't think that's a problem. Right about there. Come on, we can get a few shots off before they get into the kill box range. Oh, yes. That's what I was hoping for. Yeah, enough of that. Let's send everyone into the kill box. I'll get the whole thing prepped up and good to go, and we'll give them a nice warm welcome. They, of course, stopped along the way to start a few fires just to annoy me, but, we can repair all that damage. That's not an issue. They're about to enter the kill box, and I don't have everyone quite in position, but enough that it's going to hurt them. Oh, no. Yeah, I got to make sure that's not allowed. You just stop going through there. Otherwise, that's going to fire a big cannonball shell right through there. I don't want that shooting through. Nope. It's going to cause injuries to people. Dear Lord, there's so many of them that are going to die in that kill box. I love it. Now, let me just finish up the last of getting everyone in position. Right, I think I got everyone set up. We should be able to handle this. But I would prefer if we had our more advanced kill box set up. Christ, that is an unbelievable amount of firepower. Jesus. Alright, Chan, how did you even get hit? You're not even close. We'll have you go here. It's turning into a rather messy mess. So we have a nice field of corpses right there. Oh, Hungry Hawk, you need to get in there, buddy. You need to start... get in there. Attack that person. What the... How are so many of these? Oh, they've all broken, have they? Yep. Who's down? Who's down? Jane is down. Let's check her health. Yeah, she's fine. No immediate danger. And conditions need tending. Right, dog, how are you doing? Yeah, down. No immediate danger. Good armor makes a huge difference. I think we got most of them. Let's just clean up the last of this mess. Ooh, and see if there's any that are worth capturing. This was not my most productive raid. I've been looking at all of the leftover pawns that we got. We got one down here, and they're 54. They're a brawler, they're underground, but they're 54 years of age, so it's not really worth keeping them around. They're just a little bit too old. Over here, we've got another one that went down that's 47, but they have a chemical fascination, and that's you can't control them. It's just too much effort. Then we have, oh wait, no, that's Jane. We've got this one over here, 24 years of age, which is great. Transhumanist, careful shooter. Wait a minute, that's dead. Oh yeah, never mind. Where's the living one? Give me the living one. Yes, chemical fascination again. Then over here we have another one. Where are they? If you zoom out with this map mod, you can see them, which makes it much easier to find these suckers. A gay teetotaler, which is grand, actually. One second, why don't I want to take them? Oh yeah, their shooting is terrible. You know what? They might be worth keeping. Yeah, we'll put them in the definitely pile. Then we've got a neurotic person, which just increases their mental break threshold. I don't want that. A misogynist, very neurotic. And then we've got a fast learner transhumanist, but they're 55 and they've got asthma in both lungs. You know, just a little bit too much badness right there. Undergrounder, careful shooter. They're 55 years of age, but they're dead. Wait, where is it? This one's dead. There we go. Alive. 55 years of age, transhumanist, fast learner, gourmand. Oh, yeah, that's the... there's too many here piled on top of each other. So many. Here we are. A gay nudist. The nudist is the deal breaker because you can't put clothes on them without them becoming unhappy. At the same time, I tried to run Snail down here to grab the shock lances, but by the time I did, most of the enemies had ran away. I think there's 3 left on the map, and none of them are really worthwhile keeping. Just turned out to be a really unproductive raid, though. I am going to keep... What was that one over there? I was going to keep this one. 5 hours? Yeah, gay teetotaler. I'll have to train them up on the shooting, but they're literally the only one that's worth keeping out of all of the pawns that we found. And I need to wall this off. It keeps getting destroyed, and it's really annoying. But I want to wait until I get limestone. I want to get a trade caravan, one of those flying ships that comes by that drops off a bunch of limestone, because limestone is just cheap and easily replaceable. Trying to replace this with marble or granite is too expensive in the amount of time it takes, and it's a limited resource on this map. You can't buy granite or marble, it seems, but you can buy limestone and you can buy sandstone. I'm going to buy lots and lots of those. Or is it slate? Well, okay, whatever. You can buy 2 stone types, and I'm going to use those for the bulk of my building. And I think I'm going to wall these in to keep them safe. Wow, the biggest problem after these things is cleaning up the enormous quantity of corpses. I need to find a faster way of corpse disposal, even with an incinerator. How long was this going to take? I'm just going to pile them up here and toss a Molotov in there and let that be the end of it. But still, this is... In fact, we may have to expand our corpse storage just a teensy bit, just to make sure we have enough storage for the lot of them. On the bright side, our dogs will now have even more food storage, assuming that some of that gets eaten up. The hay needs to get eaten up so we have more space. Dear Lord. This is just turning into... Like, who keeps attacking a colony after they've seen this many people die? I don't know. The joy of the game, I suppose. Oh, medical emergency. Who's at risk of death? How are you at risk of death? Oh, no, you're fine. You got bandaged up in time. Perfect, perfect. Hunter-axe ranged weaponry. Oh, I'm going to have to do some assignments out, but yeah, I think we're going to cut this out here today. We've got plenty done. Our new kill box is not quite up and running yet. It also got caught in a little bit of a fire, but we can take care of that. We've got an item stash quest to look forward to, a bandit camp quest to look forward to. Yeah, sensory mechanites, which eventually we'll get rid of, just not today. Yeah, I think this is going pretty good. Oh, and the next area over here is going to become a crop area also. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mass solar. When it comes to sun lamps, they only activate during the day, and solar only works during the day. So if I put down lots and lots of solar, it should be a stable way of helping counteract all of those sun lamps when they're on during the day. So masses of solar, wall them in to make sure they can't keep getting burned and destroyed like this. This is my bad, but I'm going to need to get a transport ship to come by, a bulk goods trader, to buy enough stone that I can brick everything in. As it is, I mean, I've got a decent amount of granite and marble, but not enough that I can keep replacing it. I'm learning that you run out of that stuff quite a bit. Even if you've got 2,000 of this stuff lying around, suddenly it's all gone. And every time someone attacks and breaks wall segments like they did over, say, here, you have to repair up the segments and you're burning through your granite. You burn through your granite, your marble quite quickly. So I need to start preserving those and use limestone and sandstone where appropriate. Anyway, we'll just leave it on this for today, and I hope you enjoyed, and good luck.